Good morning, everybody. Man, it was a cold one up here. What'd you say it was, Sundance?
38, 4 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, 4. I guess that's kind of what it's been a couple of these nights. But the ground up here on this rock that we're on was so cold, just sapping my heat all night long. Got into thinking about what I have, and I pretty much just put everything that I have on, slept in that. I took my air mattress. I took my sleeping mat and I actually folded it in half. Give it a second layer. So this is the mattress that I use. Mattress isn't really appropriate.
A yoga mat.
Appropriate word. It's not a yoga mat either, but it's much thinner. But I was able to, by folding it in half, it gave me enough, just a little bit more insulation that kind of got short then. It only covered from my shoulders to just to my hip. But I put my backpack down, and so that kind of covered my legs, and then my feet hung off over there, but they were in my bag and in the air. The air temperature doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't suck your heat quite like the cold ground. And the little crack in the middle there, oh, I think I'm sitting on it. I jammed a book, one of the guidebooks, and my hat. And so I basically slept on top of my backpack, a book, and my hat, in my doubled air mattress, and was able to keep that kernel of warmth throughout the night. And yeah, no honey buns that I've been able to find in this country, period. None in Ireland. Hostess, man, you gotta step up your game. Although the amount of like fake things inside those honey buns, I don't think they'd be allowed in Europe. But I gotta share with you the Jammy Dodgers that I had. Oh, the sun. Nice. So they're shortbread cookies with some like jams in them. And sorry, I'm still kind of wrapped up in my blankets and in my tent. Which I would say, if you're in the Rockies or you're in America where there's bears and stuff around, don't eat in your tent. But up here, it's just little martins and mice and little things like that. So I'll take my chances with them. But Jammy Dodgers, they're fantastic. Let me get into this. I gotta make some coffee too. I got that right here. See, there's some dirt and moss and a little extra coffee grounds. These are the Jammy Dodgers. You can see the jam in them. It kind of holds that shortbread cookie together really good. And they're loaded with calories and good stuff. I just eat them whole. No nasty stuff. We're jammy enough, it says. I like that. Coffee's about done brewing. That is good. There's the other pack. I'm going to read the back of this here. Share with you. They got like no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, no GM ingredients, no hydrogenated fats, and they're vegan friendly. Like 435 calories per package. And I scarf one of these down in the morning. I think they're like probably a lot better for you than a honey bun. As far as health food, I don't know that the Jammy Dodger is, but I love them. You can scarf them down. They hold up well. And man, you can find them everywhere too, kind of like the honey bun back in the States. Like every little town and place that I've come to, I found them, and they got some pretty good flavors too. Blackcurrant and apple and raspberry and stuff. I like them, absolutely. I think I'm a Jammy Dodger man now. All right, I gotta get these in my belly. It says to keep in an airtight container once opened, and about the only airtight container I got is my belly, so I gotta put them in. Yep. Dry little spot where I slept. And over there, Sundance's spot. Fantastic view of Loch Ness. Got some water from the stream up there. And stupid check complete, brother. Oh, he's fixing his pants.
Tuck it in the shirt I want to keep dry.
A wee bit of mountainy dew falling, as always. Ready to roll. There goes the trail. So do I. Good morning, everybody. Oh. Oh, man. It just stopped raining and instantly is like sunny for a minute. It's so warm feeling. And all of the plants are breathing their vapors, it seems. Seems I've stopped breathing vapors. I was seeing my breath all morning. There we go. You can see that just steaming away. All of the little mosses and bacterias and things just doing their thing. Wow.
Seems a little odd place. Who carries a chair up there just to leave it?
So nice and open and breezy. Get warm in the sun here. This isn't the gorse. This one here is the other one. And here is the lovely coconut smelling gorse.
It's going to be what it's going to be, but I hope the weathermen are accurate for tomorrow. Sunny most of the day.
There's an 80% chance of joy tomorrow, brother.
I'm getting closer to 100.
Couple minutes spent drying out the tents here.
Well
using
spent minutes.
What's that?
Well spent minutes.
Well spent indeed. See the blaze up there. We came from over there. Trail turns off the little road. And
Got a couple pounds of water weight.
that's safe to say.
Horse up.
Horse up. Oh yes. Nice look at the drum, or Drumnadrochit. Whew! Oh, the rains have just stopped again. Taking a short detour off of the trail to come up here to Urquhart Castle and take a look at it. And we are here. There is Urquhart Castle. Right on the banks of Loch Ness. Oh my. So you can see sort of the bridge over the moat and the tower and all. That outer bastion right there. Trying to decide if it's worth
$14.50
a head.
Yeah.
So that's like 30,
Yeah, 30 pounds.
35,
Oh,
36
that, yeah.
bucks. 36 bucks to see another castle. It looks like it's the best preserved castle,
There is that.
but
We did drive 3 hours out of our way to go to the Four Corners. We turned around for $5.
yeah, we did.
So-
We did. We got right to the gate. And like that's not even all. That was just the first time we were there.
We've almost been to the Four Corners 3 times now.
This
We've
might
never
be
spent the money to go in.
this might be another one like it. I mean, they got a film you can watch, which usually my kids will testify to that. It usually puts me to sleep. Like I'm a sucker for history, but you get into those dark rooms and my instincts just kick into a nap. Let's take another quick peek at it, though. What I do know about the castle is William Wallace conquered it. He took it, but he didn't hold it for very long. And it's my recollection of things that this castle has probably been conquered probably like 100 times by various people over the years. It's got some good history, no doubt about that. But 36 bucks. Whew. You can get a really good meal with that. Speaking of good meals, Cafe 82 in Drumnadrochit.
Oh, fantastic. Haggis.
We had haggis there.
I'm a fan of the haggis, man.
Absolutely, it was so good. When they asked afterwards, the guy, they made everything there, even their beans themselves. Asked the guy what was in the haggis. You don't want to know. Just try it. It's good. I think we're gonna Four Corners this one and just call it good from here. Kind of cool to see it from up here, but it's just not my style to pay so much. It's probably well worth it, but I will tell you for sure it's worth the walk from town up to the cliffs and to look down and see it. Definitely worth that.
That's just time.
Time well spent.
We got time.
And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's head on back and maybe take a look at it from the other side here and go with that. It's pretty clear to me why this castle has been sacked so many times over its existence. Compared to Kinbane, compared to Dunsvarret Castle. That's just not the greatest spot. I mean, they've got their defenses, don't get me wrong. There's the moat and you got the lock around the other side. But I think if you were gonna take a castle, I'd rather try taking this one than either of the other two we saw.
Kinbane would have its downside.
Kinbane would be the worst of the bunch, I feel. But I don't know. Definitely worth hiking up here to check out, if you ask me. The stories of all of the people that have been in there, William Wallace and all of the others that I don't know their names, it's kind of exciting. But the reality of it is, all of those people, they walked along here, not on the asphalt. They walked all up in here. They were down in the town and up on the hills here. You don't need to pay just to go into one place where they were. So, it's good enough for me. Is that dew or rain?
Yep, that's due.
Dew. Do, 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 do. One of the things I find most interesting about this is, I forget the name of the river, but it flows through Drumnadrochit there and out into Loch Ness. But the bay, Urquhart Bay, is, it reminds me a lot of like the braided rivers that you see like in Alaska, and there's like 8 or 9 little branches of it that flow into the bay instead of just one mouth. Pretty interesting. I don't know why that is here, but it's rather unique. I guess I haven't seen much of that here at all. Nice little valley, and there's the town below. And the river flowing into town isn't all braided either. You know, like, I don't know what happens between there and there, but it's pretty whoa, gorse and rain suit, no good. This is the river. Flows down and braids before the bay. Over here in Drum. Pack explosions. So we got the room at the Loch Ness Inn, and it's sort of like a family room, beds and stuff. But man, we got exploded and cleaned up.
Looking good?
Looking good, Lewis.
Feeling good, Billy, right?
And yeah, I think we're gonna go head to the bar, have a drink, and maybe come back and cook up some food in the kitchen. Just kind of shared kitchen that we got here.
All right, let's go, man.